Though coaches, schemes, and players changed between the Steelers' Super Bowl 40 and 43 victories, one constant factor was the team's relative health. The Steelers lost no key players to injury as they made their run at the Lombardi Trophy. Off to a lackluster 4-2 start in 2009, the Steelers have already seen Troy Polamalu and Willie Parker miss significant time to injury, and defensive end Aaron Smith is out for the season with a torn rotator cuff, a serious blow to the team's postseason aspirations. We asked fans who the most indispensable member of the team is, the player the Steelers can ill afford to lose if they hope to win a 7th Super Bowl title.
We cannot afford to lose Casey Hampton. If the defensive line falls apart, it all falls apart. You've got to stop him. You've got to get to the quarterback. He starts a big fat man up front. Casey Hampton's the man that you cannot afford to lose.
I think the one player we can't be without in the postseason probably be Ben Roethlisberger with his leadership abilities and his great scrambling abilities. I think that'd be a real damper on the team. And we really need him going into the postseason with everything that he's done for the team, especially in the past few years with his playmaking abilities. Really something special, something you don't see too often these days in the NFL.
Aaron Smith, without a doubt. Big time. Jamal Lewis is going to try running on him, and Peterson next week's going to do the same thing. There's a big hole. It's big shoes to fill. That's all I got to say.
I think at this time, I think Big Ben would be the person they could least afford to lose. I think he's having a good season so far, and because of him, they're doing decently. So I think he'd be the person we least can afford to lose at this time.
No way they could lose Big Ben. They do. I don't think they could go anywhere. What do you think?
Big Ben. Much player?
It would definitely be Troy. Once he comes back, obviously we saw what happened when he's out. He'd definitely be the least. I want to lose him the least.
Him number one, the defense, will be a lot better, a lot stronger with him, and then, Ben number 2. Got to go with that.
Tell you what, Aaron Smith, while he doesn't get the stats, doesn't get the notoriety, Aaron Smith is a big loss. I think Travis Kershke, Nick Eason, Ziggy Hood, they'll step up. Especially Kershke. I think he's a lot like Jared Allen. He just hasn't had an opportunity. You wait and see. Kershke.
Who can they least afford to lose going forward?